Yeah, back on the streets. I don't know. I call what I've got going on here bits and pieces, tidbits, little snippets of conversations go down. The last 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes that are entertaining. I find entertaining. Hopefully, you find entertainment, some informative. And again, it's just it's the people. It's you guys. It's the people on the street that are this whole show. And like I said to Owen Shore when I was on the show, if I was a CIA operative and I wanted to know if the propaganda was working, I would be tuning in and listening to my show, because all this is you, and it's the ultimate reality show. For the most part, people are aware, it seems, to what's going on. What I'm finding now is the liberals have got their nuts in a bind. They don't want to even be called liberal anymore, but they are liberal. They just don't want to be labeled liberal. It's like a Nazi doesn't want to be labeled, a Nazi, or Antifa doesn't want to go out and say I'm Antifa when they're by themselves. They don't want to own up. They don't want to own up responsibility to the censorship that's going down. Oh no, someone else is doing that. That's a big company that's doing that. It ain't me. I'm the good guy. I'm liberal. I can't be censoring anybody. I just, want to stop the lies. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm a good guy. I'm trying to stop the lies. Yeah, but who arbitrates and who says what are the lies? They just want to hear their own voice. They just want to stop anybody that isn't toting their line. Anybody that isn't toting their line is, they're lying. They're fake news. Which is so fucking what? That still doesn't give you the right to censor, and they can't get that into their thick skulls. Because they're so damn self-righteous. Yeah, it's getting to the point where if I don't know, we're gonna Trump is batting this back to the this is Congress, which it is Congress. Congress does have to do something about this, but you want to talk about a bunch of freckless idiots, cowards. I mean, putting something like this into their hands, especially when they're already being paid off by the big tech, and most of them already in the pockets of the globalists, that's like, shit, let's just have, John Gotti run the, his own investigation, or let's have Mueller run his own. Oh, wait, he is. Jesus Christ. Instead, we see Mueller get indicted, and Flynn has his sentence put off again, so he has to go through more hell. Cohen flipping. Oh, geez, now we got to listen to another couple of weeks of, can we impeach Trump now because he paid off some porn star? Like, this makes any difference. These liberals are, God, these people. And nothing is getting done. But I tell you what, if this ain't going to last very much longer, folks. Trump's got to step up. Congress we got to step up. It ain't going to be pretty if it gets to us. We got to step up. You don't want to get to that point. But that's what they're pushing. Okay, that's enough of this rant. The routine. If you like what I'm doing, then hit the like button. If you really care, then you'll go out of your way and you'll share this video. And if y'all love me, go ahead and contribute. Got a couple of new, the Newsline. I got to go back to the comments, but one of you guys suggested that I do the Trump star brilliant idea. Whoever the hell you are, you're a genius. Email me. I will send you a free shirt. You're brilliant. So I made this, and yeah, it'd be nice if someone goes ahead and gets a couple of them, because I think they're terrific. And that's it. So, you know, I'll see you guys on the streets.
See, like, so do you do this all the time?
Well, all the time depends, of course, on the weather, and if I have to do the laundry, and then I have to edit a lot of my films and stuff, you know, and everything else. So yeah, but this is all my work. I mean, this is how I, you know, how I project the insanity I see. And then I figured, well, what the hell? You know, it's hard to get published doing this. They're taking everybody down off the internet now. That's right of center. So I said, let me just take it to the streets and screw with people's minds.
People get
You're gonna make people think.
a little crazy.
Oh God. Oh Jesus.
People go crazy.
Oh my gosh.
People are gonna get upset.
They'll come and arrest me now.
You're gonna make people think.
Yeah, so this is what I do. I like to come out here. I got a YouTube channel, so I YouTube a lot of my conversations out here.
That's funny.
You're familiar with InfoWars, I'm sure. I just closed out the show Thursday with Owen Shore on the War Room. Yeah, so this is that.
Oh God.
I know.
That's funny.
And here I am in this liberal cesspool doing this. You know?
That's awesome.
I know.
I was talking to her sister. Not talking to her sister, but her sister's super. You can't even talk to her type person.
Yeah.
And I was making a joke because there was somebody who was, do you have a second to talk about these rights? And she's like, you can't ever talk to my sister about it, because I was joking about it.
Yeah.
You can't even talk. And I had to talk with her friend.
Yeah.
And completely different, but she's able to talk.
Yeah.
Everybody won't talk. It's just.
Well, one of the things I bring up in my videos, because you can see my question,
Yeah.
right? So I'm out here poking liberals, because I just want to talk. Would you like to have a conversation about this? Because it, you know.
And then it's, oh no, that's offensive. That's.
Well, but I mean, you know, they stand. I mean, I'll go so far as even offering them money when they come up to me and they go, "You're an idiot." I go, "Well, I've been called worse." And I says, "Okay, I am an idiot. I'll tell you what. And to prove it, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take out $10, and all you have to do is take out a buck. So it's 10 to 1. And let's talk about my idiocy. And well, you know, the minute I say something idiotic, we'll look it up, and then I'll take your dollar."
See?
And of course they back down. 99 out of 100 of them go, "Oh, this is a scam." I said, no, I'm an idiot, remember? I don't know about scams. I don't know how to. I'm an idiot. I'm just giving you $10. Come on, 10 to 1 odds. When they refuse, I'll go, "Well, I'll tell you what, because I'm an idiot. Here's $10. Here, just take it. Come on, let's have the conversation."
Yeah.
You know, first, because once I prove you're an idiot, I'll give you the $10.
Right.
And they walk away. I've offered as much as $100. I didn't even have 100 on me, but I knew they'd refuse it.
Yeah.
You know, and they walk away. And of course, then my next thing is, look at that, a liberal walking away from free money. I perform a miracle out here. Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. And if you guys want to support me, you can go ahead and go to the back of that and get a lot of my designs on apparel. And you can walk around and piss liberals off, or get them a coffee cup and things like that.
Go buy it, get some stuff and wear it, and then next time I see your sister.
Oh my God.
Yeah, indeed. I just put the big locker up thing. It's got the Hillary thing as her, you know. So it's a locker up. It's got big letters. Wear that around. That's nice. And I just made a thing for Alex Jones and InfoWars. You know. Yeah. Hey there, brother. If you'd like to leave anything in the Bulletproof Vest Fund,
okay,
it's always appreciated. Unless you're a Democrat, then everything, of course, is free and will be paid for by some other responsible person.
Oh my gosh, it was so nice meeting you.
Oh, it's great. If you like, subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, definitely check it out. I'm all over that.
Thank you.
All right, take it easy. You can say.
Hey, brother man, there he goes. Yeah, you're a good man. And just for that, you get rewarded.
What I get?
Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, have a good day.
Because I'm part of, I've been in it, they've been censoring me because they censored Alex Jones.
That's offensive. Grab here. Would you like me to grab you?
Lady, we're talking about consensual grabbing. You have a very filthy mind.
No, you
the first thing you went to. Now, no, wait. You're talking about the First Amendment here.
My face?
Yep. Lady, you know, you don't know what you're talking about, lady. I mean, unless you'd like to, you know, set me right on camera. Other than that, you're an embarrassment. And I see you know, that male that's with you, he ain't nothing. He's obviously, you know, hiding behind your skirts. Look at him smiling. If you want to come on camera. He hide behind your woman's skirts, I see. Yeah. How long you been not the male of the house, man? Oh, good. Come on over. You're not coming? Oh. That's a shame. You let your woman do your talking for you all the time, do you? Do you?
You got something to say?
Yes, I have a lot to say. I tried to have a conversation with the, I assume the woman you're with. And she wouldn't want to have a conversation. I'd like to have a conversation. Would you like to talk?
What's that got to do with me?
I don't know. What does? Are you with her?
Yeah.
Well, then you should be a man and step up.
Step up and let her talk for herself?
Well, why won't she talk for herself?
I don't know. I didn't ask her.
I tried that, but she walked away.
Sorry.
Yeah, you are. You are that, sir. You're a very sorry male.
Welfare, I think everybody, you know, work and pay their share of taxes. You know, you work and you work hard. Well, then on the other side of that,
if anybody would like to contribute to the Bulletproof Vest Fund for the pictures you take, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
But you know, everybody work and pay their fair share of taxes. You know. And when you're dealing with welfare, we don't just, the minimum wage is too low. The minimum wage, you go work 40 hours and you make the $7 an hour, and then you're trying to raise a family.
But shouldn't the free market determine that wage?
Well, I think, to a point.
What point?
The point is that our pay scale is too low.
But shouldn't the free market? Well, I'm not crane operators. I'm talking here. They're saying they need people. They're paying $150 an hour for crane operators. Mm-hmm. You go to school for 2 weeks, you get a job for $150 an hour. Yeah. So don't tell me people sitting on their butts can't get a job when they can get $150 an hour.
Well, they can.
Well, why don't they? Why do we have to pay for them when they can go get a job?
Well, who is them? Who is them?
The people getting the welfare. Why don't they get the job?
Well, they can, but
why don't they?
Well, they do. Some of them do. Some do work. But how many people? Everybody can't be a crane operator.
Well, right now, we got a low unemployment. We got the lowest black unemployment ever. The lowest.
Yeah.
Most women working. Yeah. Most Latinos working. Yeah. There's actually more job openings than there are people on welfare. So if everybody that was on welfare went ahead and took those jobs, there would be no one on welfare. They'd all have jobs.
Well,
why don't they get the jobs?
Well,
We've created a bunch of people that love sitting on their ass getting money from people that work.
Well, that's true. You know, that's always been that way for many, many years.
Then why do we keep it going? If they can go out and get a job, why should we pay for them sitting on their ass?
Yeah. Huh? Okay. All right. Good talking to you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton for you, which is good for any crime in the world.
All you gotta do is not Clinton and you get out.
I'm telling you. You know, if there's any one thing I think people are pissed at that I talk to out here, you know, they seem to be pretty happy with almost everything else, is that why haven't we seen any indictments?
Well, and not only that, this whole Me Too, how come nothing was said about Bill when all this Me Too shit hits? He's fucking worse than any of them.
Well, we could stand here.
He's raping women.
We could stand here for the rest of the day and go through the exchange hypocrisies that have these guys. I mean, everything they accuse the right of doing, they're doing. Yeah. Now I'm hitting it with you. Are you familiar with Alex Jones and InfoWars?
Oh, yeah. I love watching the clips.
Oh, good. I closed out the show with Owen Thursday.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, yeah, the War Room.
This was, I believe, it was not Owen. It was a female. But they did a clip of her. They explained the Republican tax plan that was ended up being passed, but presented it as this is their sides, and they're all, oh yeah, that sounds awesome. It's like, well, congratulations, you're back. You're behind the Republican tax plan.
I know. Well, that's it. I know. I see it.
Hypocrisy.
I know. They have nothing. That's another thing that makes us wonder, how can anybody still be in that, and be a Democrat, let's say, when the blatant lies, hypocrisies, the falsehoods keep on just washing over. But then the frustration is, of course, you hear about QAnon. There's now up to 42,000 sealed indictments.
Yeah.
Could you please unseal a few of them? I mean, you know.
And how long has this been going on?
And who's supposed to unseal them?
Yeah.
Sessions, sleepy Sessions,
right?
Or is this just the greatest possum play we've ever seen?
It's just a distraction. That's all it is. It's anything they can do. Anything he says or does, they attack.
Well, yeah.
And it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. But it's driving away. I talked to a lady here yesterday from Connecticut, right?
Yeah.
Her and her husband.
Yeah.
Lifelong Democrat.
Yeah.
Right?
So that.
She goes, I voted for Donald Trump, and I will never vote for another Democrat again.
Yeah.
People are seeing it, and you heard of hashtag walkaway.
Yeah. Yep.
All this hypocrisy, all this bullshit we're talking about is making that boom.
And so Democrats still don't get it. You still don't have a message. That's why he won. Yeah. He, call it sound bites, whatever, but he hit the chord. He had a message. He said, I'm going to build a wall. I'm going to do this, and this. Hillary, stay strong together and don't vote for him. That was her campaign. It's like, whatever.
But we gotta see this, buddy. We gotta see this.
Probably won't.
You don't think so?
No. They're too powerful. She's never going to vote.
But here's the deal. If we do not see some justice, it's over. I mean, that just tells... That just says it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, I talked to law enforcement out here that are saying the same thing I'm saying right now.
Yeah.
If we don't see some justice in this going down, it's already reflecting to them on the street.
Yeah.
Because then, it filters down to them. Why should they have to obey the law?
I got to share this with you too. The Democrats, especially Hillary, tried to paint it as, you'd be crazy if you were a female or a minority not to vote for her, right? As I walk by, I'm laughing at Grab here.
Yeah.
Black couple right next to me. She's laughing too. We look at each other. Are you laughing at that too? So it's like...
That's what my YouTube channel shows.
Yeah.
Out here breaking down what these guys lied to us about, try to put us in those cages.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing with my videos, is exactly what you just said. It's just boom, boom, boom. Most of the people are not falling for the BS.
And so anyway.
It's a pleasure, sir.
Yeah, pleasure. Take care.
Magic on the streets.
And they're just going to go after it again and do it again and do it again.
Amen. Whoever this gentleman is, you should listen to him.
Hey, look at what party this man's in. Democrat, Republican. He's a member of the Pistol Party.
Kind of, you want to think for yourself is what you want to do. Kind of like...
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans, but I'm visiting. I just come down from Boston. I'm visiting my daughter. I lost her home in Katrina.
Oh, no.
I live in Boston now. Political climate there is very different.
Oh, no kidding.
You'd never know it if you watch CNN or the local news, but Trump actually has, outside of the Boston area, Western Mass, he's got a whole lot of support.
Yeah.
You won't hear it in the mass media, but he does.
Well, I get that a lot being out here in the street, because anything you hear from these guys, You know, is going to be tainted. I mean, that's that's why yesterday it was 300 papers came out, coordinated effort to say Trump is going after the First Amendment. You idiots! You wouldn't know what the First Amendment was if you tripped over it.
Well, in a lot of this, these groups coming out, Antifa and all that. That's say with the one. I know there's money behind that, Soros, and money to just pay people to come. Come on and fight for us. We'll pay you $200 a day, $500.
That's another thing that came out. You brought up money and Soros. Strzok got fired the other day, right? And then in 2 or 3 days, he gets a $500,000 in a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Now I'm out here on the street, and I would bet dollars to donuts that if we stopped 100 liberals right now, they wouldn't know Strzok from a hole in the wall. Right. They wouldn't know who he is.
Yeah.
So where do you think that money came from?
It's going to be some political machine, whether it's Soros or anybody else.
It's hush money. It's hush money.
No, you have idiots. To me, I think the thing with Clinton could have been anybody. It didn't anti-Trump. I think it was people were so pissed that their girl didn't win. They would have gone after anybody. So it wasn't Trump, But
being that he's
unique in that he's got the Democrats and the Republicans after his. And it's funny. It's comical that God did this because she had everything behind her, even the FBI, the DOJ, Obama, everything, and could cheat and still couldn't take it cheating.
She had the Pope on her side.
Right. Oh, I got to catch my daughter.
That was a pleasure.
Have a good day.
Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. Good for any crime in the world. Check out my YouTube channel on the back.
One thing I got to tell you, I think YouTube has been, as much as they use technology against us, they're trying to shut down,
Oh, I know. I'm being shadow banned. I was on that. You familiar with Alex Jones, InfoWars? I was on the show last night with Owen Schroyer. I closed out the show. And one of the topics we brought up is I should have 500,000 followers. They keep me down. They keep me down, and I know they keep me down.
I've been on a lot of channels that had so many views, and then you go back, you see the same one, and the views are tremendously cut down. They play with the numbers.
What do you do back there in Boston? What do you do?
I'm a software engineer.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I work with the Department.
And
I actually work with the Department of Veteran Affairs.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. Here 50 years, I still can't get used to the heat.
I know.
Good day.